The beginners intermediate tournament happened on Saturday, which was just 1 week back, and two players became champions. The difference in tiebreak is very less because they didn't play against each other. We'll consider both of them as champions. They both had 4 out of 4. It was Navya and Aditya. So I'll take you through their journey, their respective journey to the top. So all the 4 games, we'll have a quick look through the games and see how they defeated everyone in their games and how their journey went. Navya was playing against Ananya in her first round. Navya was white for d5, takes, knight out, queen goes back, bishop out, bishop h3. So Ananya gives up a piece for free. Navya takes it with the pawn, taking with the knight was better. e5, d3. Another free piece. Ananya gives one more free piece to Navya. Navya takes this. Bishop comes out. So you can see Navya has developed her pieces. It's not clear where she wants to castle, either this side or this side. But what is clear is she wants to bring out the knight next and then the queen, and the game will go on. Bishop takes rook. So pawn takes, knight out, another free pawn, castles. So she decides to castle this side. It's safer here, and now she gets a queen. Knight takes queen. Anya doesn't even take back. Queen comes in. Knight moves. Bishop takes. Now it's just about finishing off the game. So now queen's active. It's time to. This was not needed. She should have just brought the rook into the game. Okay, queen check. King moves, and now there was a one move checkmate that Navya could have done. Can you guys find it? What move should Navya have done here? Queen d7 checkmate was there. Knight is supported. But yeah, she played rook e1 and gave a checkmate. So it was an easy first round for Navya. Second round, she was facing Yuvansh. And Navya was black. Yuvansh start with e4. E6. Queen out. Knight out. Attacking the queen. So this scholars made idea with the wayward queen attack is not really a good idea. Because opponent just takes out the pieces and attacks the queen. So here Navya just has a great position. On forward, bishop back, d5. d5 is a very brave move, good move. Now castle. So she's got her king safe and she's got 2 pieces out. White's queen is still fooling around. Rook check, knight moves, pawn h6. Castles. So Yuvansh also castles, knight out, knight d4, asking for an exchange. Takes, knight moves, attacking the bishop. So Yuvansh is giving a little bit tough fight to Navya. And Yuvansh is upper piece. Yuvansh has a good position. Navya goes to this side, attacking the knight. Yuvansh defends it. Bishop comes in, f3. Bishop goes back. So this round, it looks like she is struggling to find a good position, winning position. So this is the toughest round, I believe, for her so far. Rook moves in. She should have gone in with the rook. Rook e2 was possible. Rook c6. Rook c6 doesn't make any sense because this is the open file. So the rook should have stayed here, and then this rook should come here. Instead, she went here. d3, queen attack, queen goes back. Bishop moves in. So Yuvansh has played well so far. Yeah, perfect. Takes, pawn push, takes. Oh, this was where Navya got a piece. So this is what it takes to make winning moves. So you can see that she has a cunning threat on the bishop using the discord attack. Very difficult to see, especially for a beginner intermediate. And that's how she got her piece back. Now she's back in the game. You can see that she's got a queen, rook, and knight. Yuvansh has a queen, rook, and bishop. Pawns, it's almost equal. Yuvansh is still up by 1 pawn. Queen comes with a check. Rook goes back. Takes. Already pawns are falling off. Another pawn for free. Rook comes in, and that's a blunder because queen check. She could have directly taken the piece. I don't know why she played a queen d1. That was unnecessary. Queen check, rook blocks. Queen comes back, pawn push. Queen moves. Now again, rook. The bishop is attacked. And the problem is the bishop is nowhere good to go. If it moves, then no, actually bishop can move, right? It's fine. The game goes on. But yeah, bishop moves, queen moves, bishop e7, queen takes, queen f2. Yeah, she exchanges queens because she's already like 2 pawns up now. Takes and b5. Yeah, now the plan is clear. What she's doing is perfect. She wants to promote the b pawn. A pawn and b pawn are the connected pawns. So Yuvansh is exchanging of pieces. Now she picks up 2 more pawns. Now the pawns can just run together. Yeah, rook move is not needed, but okay. Okay, she got the rook behind the pawn. Nice. That's a good plan. Rook just stays behind the pawn. Now she even brings a king over and now pushes a pawn. Yeah, the pawns are going to go together. Yeah, they're going hand in hand, and the rook is unable to stop them. Now pawn b3. The king is very nicely cut off by this rook. So king cannot participate in the proceedings. Now she gives a check. King goes back was not needed. King could have come here. And queen takes. Now she will do a rook and queen checkmate. First she covers that line, then the next line. She could have directly done rook d2. We don't need rook a4, but okay. Then checkmate. So this was a good struggle. Yuvansh played well, and Navya needed to use a discovered attack tactic to get a piece back. And then she converted it. This was against Aditya. Navya was again black in this game. So Aditya played e4, e5, knight out, bishop out, castle. So it's a very quiet opening. It's all symmetric. Bishop b2 slightly off place. It should have come to e3. The bishop is not of much use there. Like Navya did it, the bishop should have come there. Knight moves, the knight just gets kicked. It goes back, b5, a5. So last game she won with the a and b pawns and c pawn. Now she's using it in the middle game itself. Okay, that's a decent move. Knight takes, bishop takes. Rook e1. This knight has a very nice square on f5. Aditya should immediately jump there. He's not yet. d5. Pawn takes, queen takes, queen f3. Rook was attacked, so rook moves in. So suddenly, black is the one who's controlling the e file completely. For white, at least knight f5 should be played to get the knight to a good square. Knight goes back. That's a big blunder by Aditya. Aditya wanted knight e2, knight f4, but that's a piece. Did Navya take it? Of course she did. So, yeah. And now she just keeps capturing things. It's just about getting more pawns and promoting. She goes for another pawn. Okay, king moves. Rook c3. Okay, rook c3 is fine. If white takes the pawn, Navya will take the pawn. Pawn push, king d2. Knight check, king moves. Pawn push. Yeah, this is nice. So she wants to promote the pawn. King moves back, but now rook c1. Nice. So she's winning this game as well with the help of pawn promotion. Now rook moves. Okay, now there's a winning move here for black. Did she find it? Can you find it? Those who are watching? No. She played a very good move, yeah. But there's an even better move. Just knight c3. Oh wait, knight c3 wouldn't win, would it? It's still fine. You get a fork. King will take, knight will take, king will take, but then you have to win again. But yeah, what she played was even better. Because now king has to move and now promotes. That was nice. Now she has an extra rook. It's just about, yeah, the rook just stays there, cutting off the king and the a pawn will promote. The last round, a very crucial round, she was playing Ritvik. This is the most important round of the tournament. So Navya plays e4, e5, knight out, knight out, knight out, knight out. So it's just like the game against Aditya. Everything is very quiet. Ritvik is not taking his pawn. It has been there for some time. So rook e1, bishop moves, takes. Now the pawn is no longer free. And one thing that I would suggest people is after h3, don't take the knight. Just keep the bishop back and sustain the pin. Then you're either forcing white to go g4 and weaken the king, or the pin stays. So when you exchange, it only helps your opponent. Now Navya has a great position. Pieces are just coming to the center. This is nice. What she has done here is she has doubled up the rooks. And now she will see what to do. Knight h4, attacking the queen. Queen moves, knight goes back. Bishop c5, a nice trap. Of course, if pawn takes, then you get the queen. That's why she went there. But it doesn't make any threat. That is a problem. Knight h4 attacking the queen. Queen goes to e3. Knight f4. Now that knight is in a very good square. Attacking the rook. Ooh, blunder. Navya loses the rook. So in the second round as well as the fourth round, she's in a losing position. And let's see how Ritvik got back. Lost. Oh, he took. He fell for the trap. The trap that Navya had set a few moves back, he fell for it now. He took the bishop. The pawn was pinned. Now queen gone. Now it's just a queen up. Queen versus two rooks, but queen is very active here. It's okay. Actually, queen takes pawn is a big mistake. Can you find the winning? Wait a minute. Isn't it winning? Kind of. I thought rook c8 would win. Wouldn't rook c8 be winning? What is? Oh, but queen f7. Okay. So Actually, did he play King F8 and now Queen F7? Queen F7 just happened. So that's how Navya won all her 4 games. In the second and fourth round, she was on the back foot, but she came back with some tactics. Now let's see how Aditya's tournament went. Unlegendary King 1302. Aditya started with black against Arav. Let's see the game. Oh, first round Aditya got a bye. Arav did not play him. I mean, he didn't come online. Second round, Aditya was playing against Ashmit. Let's see how that went. C4, English opening. Knight out, bishop out, g3. So this is how the you can't play bishop g2 because then it'll be checkmate. And so he has to play knight f3, d6, bishop g2. Yeah, so this is a very good way to play the English. So Ashwin just goes back after threatening checkmate. He just goes back. That gives white a good position. d3, d4 was also possible, I believe. Castles, h3, knight out, e3, bishop g5, pinning the knight, queen b3. b4 is what looks interesting, but okay, queen b3, h6, bishop takes. Yeah, again, he had to take here because there is no option of bishop h4 because g5 will trap the bishop. There is no bishop g3. So he has to take. Oh, what was that? That was a mistake by Ashmit. Ashmit should have just taken with the queen. Queen has to take. Of course, you lose a b pawn, but if you play pawn takes, then king also is weak. Rook b8, now knight is gone. So this was a blunder by Ashmit. He loses a piece there. Till now it was almost equal. He has to just move the knight. Knight c7 was possible. Or queen a5 defending the knight. The rook moves and knight's gone. The queen goes back, takes another pawn. Queen goes here. Now the queen should have come to h5. He is trying to defend that pawn. That pawn doesn't matter. You can just start snacking on this side of the board. But okay, queen d3. Free pawn by Ashmit. Now the pawn pushes. Rook moves to defend. This is like the trap Navya set. You can't take because then, oh, actually you can. He took, that's good tactics. It looks like you can't take the bishop because Rook will take the queen, but then we will also take the queen. So Aditya found this tactics. Kudos to him. And now he got a lot of material. He's up by a rook, a knight, rook and 2 knights. And the bishop also gone. Now it's just about getting to that king. G4 is okay. We check, king moves, knight f6, and the rook is gone. Now just get a queen and win the game, right? Yeah, checkmate. Third round was against Aro. Aro was white. Aditya was black in this game. E4, D5. Oh, Aditya has got very interesting openings. Not the usual E4, E5. That's a good thing. He's got Scandinavian as black. He plays this. Knight C6 I don't like. Pawn C6 is better. Takes. Wait a minute. What? Did Aditya was a free piece here? Just a free piece. So these are basic mistakes. Even Navya got into bad position second and fourth round. Here there's a free piece. Aditya never got into bad position in second, third, or fourth round, I believe. But it's a basic mistake not to take the piece. Right there in front. He plays knight c6. And then knight out, castles, d3, queen moves. It's an equal position. Knight moves, queen goes back, rook e1, takes. Okay, he got a knight there. So here after queen d7, Aro should have moved the knight or defended the knight. He didn't do either and lost the knight. Queen h5 and queen gone. He moved the queen right into the mouth of the knight and queen gone. So that put Aditya on 3 out of 3 with a bye in the first round. And fourth round he was facing Daksha. Let's see how Aditya defeated Daksha. C4, e5, knight moves, g3. So he's playing the English in every game from white side. Knight moves, queen a4, and here bishop d7. The knight and king are attacked. It's a fork. What is the only move that Daksha should have done here? Knight c6. But she went with the bishop, then loses the piece. d5, that's a free pawn there. Or here, even this is free. I would take this first with the knight or with the bishop. Takes. So you got a lot of free pawns there. Another free pawn. Because if bishop takes, then bishop is there. And even if bishop doesn't take, still c7. And now rook is gone because queen's attacked. Takes. So Aditya had a pretty smooth tournament actually. He didn't face any struggles from anybody. Also first round he got, that was a blunder. Oh, it was not a blunder. Wait, this is a tactic. He's also using a discovered attack. And Daksha fell for it. So there goes the queen. And now it's just a matter of, oh, he did not see that here there is knight f3 check. So he has to expect opponent's next move. That's all. He has to play king g2 or f4. So the rook will defend or move the queen. But he didn't see that. He actually attacked the knight and then lost the queen. But luckily, it's still winning. He's up by a rook because he took so much material earlier. He's up by a rook. b4. Now the pawns will start just running up the board. Rook moves, pawn push, bishop f5, knight c3, rook moves. Yeah, he just centralized the pieces. He lost the pawn. That was unnecessary. Was there no way to defend it? There was a way. He could have just played e4, e5, but he didn't. Now he plays e4, f3, knight moves, rook moves. Now the piece is gone, unless black wants to defend it. But yeah, defending also will not help because then again you'll attack it. Yeah, rook takes, and now it is just a matter of exchanging of that rook and promoting the pawn. Rook b7, so passive. What was a right move here? He could have played just a knight d5 and defend the pawn, or bishop a7. Rook b7 is going right in front of the pawn. That's not good. Knight d5. Now he moves the rook and then pushes the pawn. Pawn goes back. Rook comes in. Now that's a free pawn. But he should have taken with the f pawn. With this pawn, king takes. Doesn't really matter because anyway, bishop is hanging. But yeah, takes. Bishop is gone. There was nowhere for the bishop to move. So basically, black should have just taken the knight and then allowed pawn takes bishop. Now the bishop is gone for free king takes now, but it's too late. Pawn promotes. Queen check, rook check, and it is checkmate. So that is how our champions became champions in the beginner intermediate tournament. Everyone played decently. Uh, it was a tournament just for beginners and intermediates, so there were mistakes, and that's normal. But Aditya had a pretty smooth tournament. Navya used tactics to come back in games. Both of them used discovered attack well and developed their pieces properly. So that's the secret to winning a tournament.